In this video, I'll be showing you how to make the flakiest Nigerian fish pie. It's so yummy and the filling is the star of the show. If this is something you'll be interested in learning, then stick around and let's make magic. Hi guys, welcome back. So this is the fish we're going to be using for this recipe, and now I've cleaned and washed them thoroughly already. As you can see, they are shining. Now this is not my first choice of fish, but this is what was available, so I'm going to be using it. So the first thing I'm going to do is boil the fish. Now you can either choose to boil or fry it. I would usually fry it, but this particular titles, they are very oily, so I'm choosing to boil it today. And I then added onion, one knorr cube, just one cube of that, and then I added some blended pepper. This is just some yellow habanero, or this Nsuka pepper if you're in Nigeria. Then I added salt. Now the pepper just gives it a little bit of flavor, and guys, let me tell you something, black pepper to fish every single time, okay? And then I added in a little bit of thyme, poured in some water just so that it steams, and then I shook it around, guys, and then I set that on fire while I work on the dough. Mind you, the fish is just to boil for only 5 minutes. Now for this particular dough, we're going to be making like a meat pie kind of dough, and we need cold butter as always. Now you saw that my hand couldn't press through the butter because of how cold it was, right? Anyway, don't forget that the ingredients measurement will be in the description box below, so please be sure to check that out. To my flour, I added 1 teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt, and then I went in with my margarine. And guys, I'm using margarine, not butter. I find out that margarine gives the dough a flakier texture than butter, but butter is more flavorful, so you can just use whatever you would like, really. So I went in with 1 egg and then a little bit of cold water, and I brought this together into a shabby dough. You don't want the dough to be too soft, but you don't also want it to be too stiff. Now I've totally forgotten how to make fish pie dough because I did not add enough water to my dough. That is what I believe, but you can just adjust your water content accordingly, 1 tablespoon at a time, till you get the perfect texture of dough. Now guys, I set that aside in the fridge while I work on deboning the fish. I set that aside in the fridge, right? And then worked on deboning the fish. Now for the fish, you want to use a fish that has little bone, or rather targeted bone, like not hidden bones. You know, if you've watched my sardine video, you will see the tightest fish we use there. What do they call them? Shower. The fish there is more bony than this one. That's why that one will cook it for a very, very long time, so that all the fish dissolve, because removing the fish is not so realistic. So be sure to get out all the bone. And the reason why this is not my first choice of fish is that the other type of titus, the horse titus, I think that's what they call them, the horse mackerel, sorry, the other type of mackerel, which is the horse mackerel, they are better because their bones are fewer than the ones in this fish. But anyways, I worked hard and I was able to get all the bones out, and then I proceed to pieces the fish to tinier bits like this. And when you do this, you're still going to find more bones, so just always be on the lookout for bones so that you can see them. Now I set that aside, and then to a frying pan I added I'm sauteing just some red bell pepper and some onion. Guys, don't skip on the bell pepper. It can be green, it can be red, it can be yellow, just whatever, and then use it for this, okay? So you saute that, just sweat it down a little bit for like a minute, and then go in with the fish again. Now we're not going to be cooking the fish for a long time, we're just going to be stir frying it for a little bit. So that I added the remaining knorr cube, a little bit of salt, a little bit of the fish stock, and a little bit of flour. Now you can totally skip the flour, but why I love adding flour to this is because the flour and the liquid sticks to the body of the fish, like it makes the fish moist rather than dry, like it locks moisture into the fish. because the flour seals that fish moisture from drying out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that is what I believe, and it truly works. Try it out and let me know. Anyways, we set that to cool aside while we work on the dough. Now, at this point, this was when I realized that my dough was too dry. But because I've rested the dough, I did not want to overwork this dough by adding more water. So I proceeded to using it like that. So your dough has to be a little bit more soft than mine. And mine is just stiff like this because I added way less water. So just be cautious about that. I corrected that in my meat pie video. So be sure to also check that out so that you see the correct consistency of what the dough should be like. Even though the meat pie dough is a little bit different than this, the ingredients are almost exactly the same thing, just minus the egg. So this is just the folding technique I'm doing for this particular dough, and I don't know, but personally I believe that this helps the dough get layers of flakiness rather than just a stiff lump of dough around the fish roll. Like, doing this create texture and layers when you roll your meat pie. So I just do up to 3 to 4 different folds while smoothing out the dough before I finally, roll it out and then use it for the fish roll. So guys, there are different ways you can make your fish roll. There is the frying method, and the frying method and this is not the same type of dough, so don't go making this one and then attempting to fry it in oil. You will not like the results you will get. Anyway, after the last fold, I cut up the dough into little chunks, just 8 equal parts, and then I decided to roll them out. I like to make my fish roll one at a time, but if you do not have the patience for that, you can just roll the whole dough out into a big log, put your fish in, then cut it up. That is way faster, but I like this method better. That's doing it one at a time. So after rolling it out as thinly as I possibly can, I proceed to add in 2 big scoops of my fish filling. I am not trying to be stingy here, okay? You can add more if you want a fatter roll. And first thing I did was to first cover a layer of the dough around the fish. Then I glazed with egg wash and then wrapped around. This would help the dough stick together and not pull apart, while also still creating those flaky layers we talked about earlier. So I set this aside and proceed to do exactly the same thing to the rest of the dough that I have before I would bake this up. Guys, at this point, you should please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and also share it to your friends and family. I'm trying to get to 10k sub by the end of this first quarter, and I know I'm not so consistent, but I am trying to juggle this and also juggle a food business has not been the most easiest task, but I am really trying my best. And you guys, when you keep showing up for me, you keep encouraging me to keep going forward. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Especially if this is not your first time watching my video and you haven't subscribed yet, okay? So back to the video. So guys, now that we're done rolling all the fish roll, I proceed to glaze this with some egg wash. Now for the egg wash, if you've watched any of my bread video where we do glazing, I've showed the recipe so many times. You just need a little bit of egg yolk, a little bit of water, and that is it. You mix that and shake it together and then glaze. Then you bake this in your oven for 30 to 35 minutes until it's slightly golden brown, or you can make it darker if you want it more crispy. But guys, this smells so good and it tastes even better. And because I did this myself, I believe there are no bones inside, so this was a delight. And I am not a fan of fish roll at all, but this banged. And see you in my next video. Bye guys.